Hi, I'm Jas Mortier. I don't know too many videos about this amp, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Small amp, it's the Dynacord Bass King from '64, ladies and gentlemen. It's my date of birth, by the way. This is beautiful. It's German. It's called Dynacord in German. It's got those weird inputs on the side, which is funny and nice. The first input is the instrument input with a jack, and the other two inputs are made for microphones, I believe. So it's like a multi-purpose amp, not per se for bass. So it's just an instrument amp. But those got those DIN connectors, and so you have to either put in other connectors or whatever. I'll show you, but only this channel sounds really scooped, no mids and only low and high end. So it's easy to bridge those two. I bridged this one and the second, just with a tiny wire between the two plus connectors on the inside. And then you can adjust both the channels simultaneously and see what happens. I'll show you, of course, some later. So this is the back. It used to be, it says 15 ohms, that's really funny. The schematic says 16 ohms, nobody knows why it's mentioned 15 ohms. This is added before my time, 8 ohm connector. If you look at the schematic, it's really easy to see the different taps on the transformers. So instead of two parallel inputs, I made separate inputs with those beautiful banana connectors. So as you can see, one is now 4 ohm and one is 16 ohm. And if you want to use 8 ohm, you can use this. But every amp is different, everybody made his own modifications. So my version is the 128-104. I only got a schematic of the 102 version, but I expect it to be almost the same. It's loaded with two EL34 power tubes and 3 ECC 83 tubes, all Philips, so I think that's the original one still. The ECC 83 is equivalent of the 12 AX7. And it's super easy to carry. It's like 10 kilos, that being 20 pounds or something. Really nice. But only 50 watts. And like I normally do, I mic it with my RE20. And also in other videos I use this super cheap Behringer DI as a speaker DI. I said it in other videos, but maybe I should repeat it here. You can use it if you use the ground lift and you mute or you attenuate both the attenuator, so that's -40, I think. And please, it's not a load, it's not a speaker load, so you always have to connect speakers. And in my case it's 810, so 4 ohms. I put the screws so 12 o'clock at a nice spot. 12 o'clock should be lit like this is 12 o'clock. The screws on top to make it clear where my settings are. This is a setting I like at the moment. I think this is like 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock. This is say 1 o'clock. The instrument channel on 9 o'clock and the second bridged channel on 11 o'clock or 10:30 or whatever. And this one is not working. It's my tone on my bass open. I close my tone like 25%. Tone close 75%. Tone close totally. Tone open again. And now open the treble, totally open. The SVT speakers are of course not the most high-endy, so the difference is not that big. Totally close to high end. But warms it up nicely. The bass is super sensitive, so if you touch it in this region then suddenly it gets twice as loud. I turn it off completely. There it comes. Now 12 o'clock. It starts to distort. So back to the original setting. I switch off the bridged second channel. So, and I'll turn up the instrument channel. As you can hear, there's hardly mids in there. It's more top end than low end and no mids. So that's why it's just hardly usable with only this channel. I'll turn it off completely and turn now up the second channel. That's already way more neutral, way more bass-like. So this was the setting I had, I believe. Really nice. I can turn up the master and then starts to distort. Maybe I'll have to correct to compensate my volumes on my computer. Turn up the channel even more. I think it's pretty harsh. Maybe I could take off the highs a little. Well, for sure that's not the way it's supposed to sound. And I just like it clean, I guess. So, short video for a change. I really like the amp, super warm, mega tube character, really nice tube compression. It doesn't have this typical punchy low mids as a Ampeg. It's more maybe in the on the Fender side of things, but I really like it. It's absolutely not loud enough for a big stage, although it surprises how loud it is on a, like for instance this A10 combination. Okay, but this was it. Ciao!